What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dra'Quel. Welcome back to my channel, Dra'Quel Legacy. And today's Dra'Quel time is going to be about my pops. The good, the bad, the positive, the negative, and the ugly. Everything from my past up until now, present day. And I want to just say I thank y'all for all the love y'all been showing me, all the support y'all have been giving me. It means the world to me, and I just pray you guys continue to grow with me, continue to shed light to these videos, these story times, and y'all envision as I tell these stories that as if y'all can see where I was at one point in time and how I may have felt, or just as if it was vice versa. If y'all may have gone through the same thing similar, refrain and go back to the memories with y'all as well. But I thank y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate and I praise y'all so much for everything y'all been showing me. All the love, all the views, all the support. It means the world to me. But now without further ado, let's get into this Dra'Quel time. So yeah, growing up with my pops in my life, it was cool for the most part. Just when I was young, it was, in and out of my life a lot. Basically, he just would being out of jail or being out of prison or like be wherever he's at doing what he has to do for himself or, whatever he got to do. Basically, like, yeah, it was cool. I mean, kind of when I was young, it kind of was like he was around, but it was more so in and out, because his circumstances and stuff he had to go through. And yeah, it was hard because it's like, you got a mom and then you got a sister, and it's like they got to see that, and they got to feel that pain, and they got to go through that. And then you got the man, the boy, the kid, me. And it's like, shit, it's hard, you feel me? Because it's like you ain't got no role models. You ain't got older cats, to go look up to. I mean, you can, but it's like them people, it's who they is. Like, I can go down the street and go hang with the big dogs, or go hang with somebody way older than me, but there's nothing like that father role, and I ain't really get that much. I mean, it was times where we would, but I'll get into that. But yeah, like as a kid, it wasn't really much of nothing. He was in and out of jail, in and out of prison, because things he had did, with my mom, or things he was doing in the streets and stuff like that. So he wasn't always around like that. But like, he did take me to my first Pacer game. I'll never forget. I got a picture. I had a bald ass head, nugget head. They used to call me like Caillou and shit. It was cool though, man. It was cool just being able to, more so, it ain't even as far as the game, like us going to the game. It was more so just being able to spend that time with him and just be able to be away from everybody, because we was in the nosebleeds and we was like the only people up there. We made our jokes and we made our little comments and stuff, but it was overall, it was a good time. Like, that's one of the memories that I do remember most. That I ain't gonna lie, was one of my favorite memories with him. Still to this day, despite our differences. But yeah, like basically, yeah, it was growing up with him was hard because he was in and out of jail due to the fact that he was in the streets, or doing stuff with my mom, or just fighting the system, basically. And basically, when I got a little older, once he got out, and then I got a little bit older, he started living with us more and stuff like that. But then it's like, it became where it was just like arguing with my mom, and it was just arguing. Like, it was a lot of friction, a lot of tension. And that, it was hard to see because that was before my sister was alive, and then when she was here, it was hard. But yeah, it was just a lot of friction. It was a lot of tension. It was just a lot of bickering, what parents do, due to bills, due to this, whatever they got going on. I'm a kid, so I ain't really up to date what's going on. I ain't really being nosy. I just see what's going on, and I'm just observing. I'm just staying to myself. But yeah, to fast forward, I got older. He lived with us, and then fast forward, living in like 2016, we had the same apartments. So he would stay in the front, I would stay in the back with my sister and my mom. And it'd be times where I go over there. A lot of times, like towards the summer, I go up there, I would chill with, my stepbrother at the time and my stepsister, but more so my stepbrother and him. And me and him would smoke. Like, we would smoke weed or whatever, however you want to take it. It's typical stuff. Maybe not to some of y'all, but, to us, it was introduced to us. Like, I was already doing it, and he was doing it, so he was just like, why not come over? And we just did it, and we smoked or whatever. And them times was cool, but, you know, I'm smoking. And then it's just like, it's cool, but it's like, shit, he smoking, probably going to the room with his girl at the time, or I'm smoking and going to play the game. I ain't really just vibing out. Like, it was times where I would do music in front of him and stuff like that. Just do music in front of him, sing and rap, freestyle and stuff like that, you know, kind of vibe here and there, but times he would just sleep or just be high as hell. I remember that when we was young, we would go to the movies. Every time he'd take us to the movies, every time. I don't know if it's like that for most of y'all or some of y'all, but every time he would take me to the movies, me and my sister or me or his stepkids, whoever, his younger ones, not the ones he has now, but the ones before, he would snore. He'd go straight to sleep. We'll be in there like 5 minutes. Like, mind you, he'd take us there. He'd come and get us late or come get us early, depending on what he got going on. We'll go, and then boom, we'll turn around and we go in there. He get the popcorn, get the extra butter, get the Pepsi, get the Coke with light ice. You know, get the straws, get all this, get that. And he was the person that made us, like, me mostly or my sister or my cousins, like, hey, we get in there, you know, go get this. Or every time we would sneak the stuff in there. It was a couple times, like, we'll sneak some stuff in there, but it was rare. Most time it was just popcorn and just pop and stuff. But yeah, like, we would just, you know, he'd sleep. Like, he'd have us do all this preparation, and then he'd just go to sleep. And that shit used to be so funny, because it was like, shit, we did all this, you know, to get here. But at the end of the day, I mean, hey, he took us when he could, and it was cool to get out, you know. It was cool. It was a good feeling just to be away from the hood, be away from the environment, and just had that bonding time, even if it was, you know, it was small. It was small. And a lot of times when I would see him more is when he would live with people, like his girls or whoever he'd be with. I'd go over there, not currently, but the ones before. And then them times it'll be cool. It'll be cool. I mean, you gotta think, you going over here and it's like, she might have a kid or she might not, but in the day you like, that ain't my mama you with, so it's like, you really don't give a fuck, to be honest. And they'll be trying to cook or do all this and do all that, but it's like, it ain't your mama he with, you know, it's some other lady that's really a stranger. And so I just got immune to it, and then I just get to chilling and then just vibing to myself. But, you know, for the most part, it was cool when I was younger, and I got older. And then it became a habit. Like, he was in and out of my life when I was younger. When he would be in my life, it's like he would be in my life, but not like for long. It'll be like I go weeks without seeing him, months without seeing him, years. Like, it was rare, due to the fact what he would go through with my mom, or, you know, just go through as a whole with himself for us and stuff like that. So basically, yeah, it was high school, and he basically, I wouldn't really talk to him. I wouldn't really talk to him like that. Like, when it was 2016, I ain't seen him or talked to him for 3 years until like 2017 or 2018, one of them two. And I was, because, you know, the situation I told y'all when he told on me, so I kind of like, I really fell back. Like, honest to God, the only reason why we got cool is because my little sister, she was just like, just seeing her like that and knowing that she like, damn, like, my brother and my dad ain't cool, you know, and she's so used to it always being us two and him. So it was like I didn't want her to be like, well, damn, why ain't he around? Even though she know, or probably don't, because she too young, but, you know, it became like, I'm like, man, at the end of the day, I did it for my sister. Long story short, I did it for my sister. And then when I did that, it's like, ain't nothing really changed. He ended up getting somebody else, being with somebody else. And yeah, one time he was just like I said, I was at my uncle's. So mind you, I ain't seen him since 2016. And then when we talked last, it was when I was on the phone with him when I was in the ditch. And we got it, he was yapping, and I got stuck. And I'm like, hey, because my phone, I didn't have a phone charger. And I called him, and it was 11 o'clock at night. I was like around the way, but I dropped a friend off, and I was in a ditch. And the ditch was like, it wasn't like a ditch where you can just back out or nothing like that. Like, it was a ditch where it was a ditch, and then there's hell of them around you. Like, I was stuck. And at the time, I had a Magnum, so if y'all know those cars, a Dodge Magnum, when y'all get the chance, look that up. It's a Dodge Magnum. That's the car I had. And them cars are like boats. So you got to think, you in a ditch, you really can't maneuver like as if you get a different car, like a Honda or whatever y'all used to, that ain't that long, So it was hard trying to get out. And I remember trying to get out. I kept trying, and, I didn't get out. So some said, let me call my dad, because I didn't want to call my mom, because it's like the car was in her name, but it was my car, because prior I had my permit. I didn't have my license yet. I had my permit at that time. So when I got my permit, basically my mom was like, I get into that with the video with her, but she wouldn't really let me drive that shit like that. Like, it got like right when I was about to get my license, like when it was close to the end, she'll let me drive, because she's a mom. She's real overprotective at the end of the day, despite our times now, but she's real overprotective. And I didn't want to tell her. So it was like, and I didn't want her to worry. I'd rather him worry than my mom, because it's like, my mom is my mom, my dad is my dad, if y'all get what I'm trying to say. And so, yeah, I called him and stuff like that. My phone was on 2%. And I had no car charger. It's 11:30 at night. I don't know where I'm at. I'm in a ditch with several of them around me, like around trailer parks and stuff like that. And it was raining. And mud puddles and mud, mud dips and stuff. And so, yeah, I called him. I'm like, yo, I FaceTimed him. I'm like, hey, what you doing? He like, yeah. He said, nothing. Why, what's up? I said, I'm stuck. I said that. I don't know what triggered him. He just got mad because he got anger problems. And he got to yelling. Mind you, I'm in a ditch. It's 11-something at night. My mama don't know where I'm at, because she used to me getting off of work and coming home. Because, like, unless I go out and do something. But most of the time, she used to me coming home. And that day, I decided to drop somebody off because I had a permit. And I wasn't supposed, even though I was 18, I wasn't supposed to drive with only my permit. So, yeah, she basically was just like, I got a lot of moving problems, so excuse me for moving so much. It's hard to sit still. But yeah, I didn't want to tell her. I told him, and then I called him. He got the yapping. I'm like, bro, I'm on 2%. Now I was on 1 because I used that little bit of juice to call him, and he was yelling. And then he just hung up. He's like, I ain't coming to get you. I ain't trying to help you. I'm busy right now. Mind you, y'all, this nigga was in his house, bro. Like, the house he stayed at now, he was in that house. He was on FaceTime, so I know what the house looked like. And he walking, like, he was walking through the kitchen, doing whatever. But fast forward, he wasn't doing nothing. And that shit showed me true colors, alongside with the snitching, alongside with that. And then it was like, damn, it's cool. And then fast forward, it took for some white people to come help me out of ditch and stuff like that. They helped me. I got home, and then boom, I turn around and I make it home. And then that's when my mom tried to take my car and stuff like that. But fast forward all that, we're gonna get into that in the next couple of videos. But fast forward now, it's I'm at my Uncle Jermaine's, and then my Uncle Jermaine ended up calling my mom, because we was there, me and my girl was there, and my Uncle Jermaine called my mom. He called my mom, and then next thing you know, my dad, mind you, I ain't seen my mom in a year, and my dad in 3, damn near 4. So boom, he called. They showed up one day out of nowhere. I thought it was bullshitting, but they really showed up. It was weird seeing him. It was weird seeing my mom, but him mostly. This is where we left off at. And so basically he he was crying and stuff like that, and saying I don't gotta do this, and he hate to see me like this, and all this and that, which I knew was bullshit. I knew it was a trap, because it's like, it's always the same shit with those type of people, It's always the same shit with them, and I'm just being honest, bro. Like, my family is real corrupt, real dark, real negative. Like, all they grew up around was negative. All they had was negative. So it's like, that's all they gonna be. And that's what made me be negative for so long until, honestly, now. And so yeah, basically, they was there. He was crying. My mama was crying. Fast forward, he like, all right, well, I got an opportunity for you. And then boom, I go over here, and I go. It's a job called Royal Pen. And I go, I do that. You know, I do it. I get basically his wife now basically is like the boss of the job. And basically she got me the job, you know, because she was the head type shit. She was like there in HR. And so boom, I got the job. I was there for a minute. And then fast forward, he got to saying like, well, yeah, you can stay with me. And I was so skeptical, y'all. I was so fucking skeptical. Mind y'all, on the way there, he like, yeah, the girl can't come. And mind y'all, though, when I was at my uncle's, when he was around, he was like, yeah, she can come and shit cool and stuff like that. But then they like said she can't come over no more. His wife said she can't come over no more because we was on the couch. It wasn't fucking or nothing like that. We was just chilling on the couch. Like, you know, if you a couple, y'all young, it ain't about being young. Y'all just love each other. Y'all chilling. Y'all cooped up. I'm holding her on my arm, chilling. And I guess they took that offensive in some way, and then they just, she said he did, and she said that Kennedy can't come over no more. So then boom, that shit made shit awkward. And then I was like, bro, this shit lame, bro. And so boom, he was like, yeah, you come over. He said you can stay the night. And I go over there when I would go over there for some time, because sometimes I had to go over there because his wife had to take me to work. He did a couple times, but mostly it was his wife. And yeah, he would like have food and shit because he got stepkids that's like grown type shit. And he'd be like, you can get what you want. I'm just like, nah. Like, I ain't get so, like, I'm just like, I'm not eating this shit. Like, I ain't say that, but I'm just like, I'm not hungry. I'm cool. Like, I just don't want y'all shit. Like, I just told him my girl can't be here because we laid up and you acting all fake, you know, calling out her name and acting funny and talking about me and just saying the most flucky shit. So boom, fast forward, I'm over there. He like, well, one day he like, yeah, we can move in. And then he like, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? But I ain't had nowhere to go. And then my girl, she ended up going somewhere to stay. Cause I'm like, bro, if she ain't got nowhere to stay, then I ain't fuck with y'all. However I can put it, whatever I got to say, but it's loyalty with me. I'm like, bro, if she can't stay, nigga, I ain't staying. I'm going to a shelter. And basically, she got somewhere to stay. And then boom, fast forward, he like, yeah, you come over or whatever. And I move, mind y'all, it's the day I move in now. I move in, the first day I move in, the first day I move in, bro, I'm moving this shit perfectly fine. He said I can move in there, everything fine, yada, yada, yada. I moved this shit in. I put the last thing, it was a dresser that I had at my apartment that I got evicted out of. I put that down, boom. He come down there talking shit, like, you gotta be out by your birthday. But I'm like, bro, I already know that. And it's like, why are you telling me that? Like, what is your real issue? You know, like, what's your problem? Like, I ain't say nothing to him. Because before that, I wasn't even talking to him. Like, because before that, he was on the phone talking about me to my uncle and shit. His brother, Jermaine, where I stayed at, he would be talking about me. Like, I'm just like, and one day I called him. And I said something. He was like, he just got all mad and shit. He was like, get out. I'm like, shit, I don't need to be here. Fuck. Got my little shit I had. I ain't really had much at the time there. And I left. Went to the fire station, and they ended up letting me use their phone because I ain't have a phone, y'all. And then called my girl, and then her sister came, and they came and got me. So that happened. And then it's like, at this point, I had to stay there because my mama wasn't going, my granny wasn't going, so it was like, I ain't have a fucking choice, bro. And she had somewhere to stay. And when she had somewhere to stay, they weren't allowing me to come. Like, they wouldn't, because it was kids and it was women. And they used to that type of shit. So they like, nah, nigga, he can't come. They don't know me, all that type of shit. So, yeah. Boom, I turn around, I go over there. I move the shit in. The day I put the last shit in there, I put the shit in there or whatever, and then boom, he turned around and he come down there and get to argue with me and shit for no reason. I said, what nigga? I said, what nigga like that? He got all mad and shit, trying to come down there, you know, like he just whatever the fuck y'all want to call it. Like, I don't get people, bro. I really don't. It take a lot to get me mad, bro, but I will defend myself. He come down there talking shit out his neck. You feel me? Mind y'all. It's like, you ain't been in my life. You beat up my mom. You been in jail, out of jail. You snitched on me. You feel me? You talk about me to my uncle. You try to come back in my life. Every time I try to talk to you about my pain or my past or what's really going on, he don't never want to talk about it, but can talk about everybody else. Talk about everybody else. He can talk about his wife, whoever, my mama, whoever. But can't talk about me and him, the real shit that's going on. Fuck everybody else. Fuck what everybody else got to say and how everybody else feel. Let's be real and talk about this shit because, shit, we don't talk about shit. And then, you feel me? It would be times, I'm going to come back, but there'll be times I go see this dude in the hospital, like, because he got, like, a peacemaker in his heart. And I go see him and shit like that. And I'm there before he even had this girl. I go. You feel me? I go. Even when he told on me and I forgave him. I forgave him because my sister, I went to go see him twice because it happened twice. He almost lost his life twice. And I went. And I'm there, like, for support, bro. But ain't none of these people that you talking about, me too, ain't even here. You feel me? They ain't even here. And it showed me all his true colors, bro. And it's just like, it be young people. But yeah, back to the house shit. I move my shit in or whatever. He get to talking. You feel me? He come down there. I walk upstairs. I'm like, I ain't hearing that shit. Man, this nigga came behind me, hit me in my head. Mind you, I hear something. I went to get the last little thing. It was on another piece of my dresser. I go pick it up. He come over there, poof, hit me in the back of my head. I'm like, what the fuck? Why this really happening? Like, after all this shit, you trying to fight me now? Like, what is your issue, bro? So then, boom, we got the throwing them bitches. But then he grabbed my dreads. He pulled my shit out, but you know my shit ain't fake. My girl put my shit back in. He pulled my shit out, looked like a female. Like, it was another nigga I fought. He did the same shit. I don't get why niggas pull hair. Like, if y'all can't fight, just don't fight. You feel me? Just go on somewhere. But if you gonna pull hair, like, that's hoe shit. Like, that's like me find another nigga and he got dreads. You think I'm gonna pull his hair? That shit females do. Like, period, point blank. But anyway, he's holding my hair down. Mind y'all, he ain't hit me in my head. He just hold my shit down. You feel me? Then my girl come up, hit this nigga with a pan. Then right there, now we by the door. We just throwing them bitches. I ain't falling, I ain't tipping, I ain't nothing. I'm just throwing them motherfuckers in there. Boom. We go outside, and then there's all this other flux shit. Then that happened. And then it's just like, to sum it up, it's like, how can you be in jail, in and out of jail, beating my mama in front of me, beating her? I'm talking about beating the fuck out of her. Talk about your family, which is my family too, but talk about them. Talk about me. Talk about my sister. Talk about my mama. Talk about all these people, but you can't look at yourself. You know, I got your wife in my ear talking about he crying because he can't see you. You know, I got my sister in my ear like, damn, dad want to see you. All this shit, you feel me? But at the end of the day, you just do me how you do me. So it's like, to this day, we ain't talking, and we now honestly never will talk again. So it's like, I say that to say this. You know, if you got a father out there and he's trying, you feel me, not crying because he on child support, not being upset or being mad at your mama because he getting put on child support, you know, appreciate if you got a real father, bro, because, you know, I unfortunately didn't have one. You know, and it's gotten to the point now I don't even have a mom no more. You feel me? These people are alive, bro. These people are alive. So it's like, appreciate what you got, even if you got a granny, if you got your granny and your mama, whoever you got, appreciate them, bro, because I wasn't as fortunate, you know. My fortunate was them giving me little clothes and shit, not my daddy, but my mom, time and time again. But the clothes, like I say, you know, because she'll try to say shit, you know, that's what women do. She'll give me clothes, and I had them shits for years, bro, like, for years, nigga. But I get into her with the next video. But like shoes and shit, yeah, that's cool and all. But like y'all ain't giving me no affection. Y'all ain't giving me y'all firstborn. The motherfucker that was in the hospital, damn near dying, about to die, the premature 1 pound and 7 ounce, 3 months early baby. Y'all firstborn. No type of love. So it was like, for me not to get no love all then and all now, it's like I'm so numb to this shit. Like, but appreciate what y'all got. You feel me? Like, even if you my age and you a father, about to be a father or a father, you know, be there for that kid, bro, because that is going to fuck them up in the long run. You might be young, you might be in the streets, you might be in and out of prison or jail. You might not see eye to eye with your girl. She might not see eye to eye with you. She might be doing you bad. You know, men ain't always the bad guys. The girls can be too. So, like, you know, try to work it out for the kid. You ain't got to be together. You ain't got to act like you want to be with each other. Just try to work it out as best as y'all can for the kid. Rather be a son or a daughter or both or whatever y'all got. Just try to work it out for the kid, because at the end of the day, that kid gonna grow up and be like, you feel me, we're my parents. Because it's like, you raising a new life. You know, you raising that. And, you know, you can be my age doing it or younger or older. So just be there for that kid, bro. No matter what you're going through, you can be at your lowest. She can be at her lowest. But be there for that kid, man, because, bro, the kids is the future, bro. The kid is the future. So it's like, I know when I have a son, my first son, you know, he gonna get everything. Love, whatever he want and need, but also know to use it. Use that as like, okay, I got this, but I want to work harder so I can take care of myself and my pops and my mom. You know, not shower him with shit. Shower him with love and affection, but not material shit. Show him the goods and the bads and the pros and the cons with shit. And just tell him about life and tell him about his grandparents. You know, because my people is alive, y'all. Like, my people ain't dead, but it's like they always treated me, you know, as if I was dead, or I've always seen it like, damn, are y'all dead? Because they don't call me, nothing, bro. Like, nothing, bro. But they'll swear to God they do. Them be the ones, bro. They'll swear to God that they give a fuck about you, that they call you, bro. Bro, if I could just show y'all niggas everything, I would, but I ain't the type of nigga. I'm not the type of nigga, and I'm not the gossiping ass nigga. I just come here to tell y'all my memories I had, and it might be 50-minute videos, it might be a 20-minute video. So, like, appreciate your kid, appreciate the birth that you gave to that kid, love that kid genuinely. Don't just do shit so because you want to do it, you know, so they think that in their mind. But then when they get older or younger or whatever, you leave their life forever, like, or being out of jail or do the same shit you doing. You don't want to do that, you know. Just change for the better, bro. Change is better, you know. You know, you grow to learn. And it's like, appreciate your kid. And your kid, too, if you a kid, you got parents, appreciate your parents, bro. Because they do work hard to provide for you. They do work hard so you can be smiling and get what you want. So just, even if it's little as some food, even if it's little as a t-shirt, a game, whatever they can get you, just appreciate them, and vice versa. The parents appreciate your kids, because I wasn't lucky. I wasn't. My granny was literally my father and my mother. My granny, bro. My mama, she got me shoes and shit like that, but the love was never there. She ain't tell me she loved me, bro, until I was like 17, 18, bro. No bullshit, bro. Like, she was a cold-hearted motherfucker, and still to this day is a cold-hearted motherfucker. So, like, that's my mom, bro. I came out of her. You feel me? And then my dad, we don't even fucking talk. We fought. We left off with fighting. My mom, we don't even fucking talk. You know, she talks shit still to this day, current day. So, you know, I appreciate y'all for y'all time. I ain't really got much to say about, bro, because it ain't nothing but just negative shit. And I ain't come on here to gossip. I came to give y'all memories and story time, if I can remember, to y'all. It ain't much with bro, because it ain't much with bro. This channel ain't about him. It's about me and y'all. Like I said, as you grow, I grow. And as I grow, you grow. Not the irrelevant motherfuckers that I talk about. Now, it will be people that I will be talking about that's positive and that I talk to day by day and that I care about. But them, I care about them to an extent, but at the same time, they don't give a fuck about me. So why all these years, all this time, should I continue to give a fuck about somebody who don't give a fucking time of the day or a thought about me? You know, so it's being real, but I love y'all. I thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're at 18 subs. Let's get this channel to 20, you know, hopefully by the next 2 days. Just keep watching these videos. I'm dropping story time number 8 tomorrow. That's gonna be about my mom. So excuse me. Ignore that. But I love y'all. I appreciate and praise y'all once again. Continue to show me love and good energy, positive energy. If you got anything negative to say, don't say it. If you see me, however, don't say it. If I share it, if I follow you on Instagram when I share you shit, and you don't want that, just block me, because I'm not finna keep, that's something I gotta put in there, because I might be sharing this shit with motherfuckers and they get the talking shit or whatever, say a little smart shit, just block me, bro. So you ain't never gotta see me again. But then when I grow and then this channel grow with these people that will tune in and watch and understand, and they grow too, don't try to come back, bro, because you're gonna be lost, bro. You ain't gonna know what's going on. You're gonna be trying to keep up with videos, keep up with comments. Nah, stay your ass on the other side, bro, because on this side it's green all the time. So I appreciate y'all that's here, the real ones, the 18 that's here, and the more ones to come. But I love y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate and praise y'all. Thank y'all so much, bro. Thank y'all. Let's keep running them views up, likes up, subscription up, whatever y'all got to do, just show love and I'll show it back. If you want to talk to me, DM me. Anything you need, I'm here. I'm not just saying that shit just to say it and then to get y'all to subscribe or like. No, I'm not fake. I'm being real as hell. Like, if y'all want to talk to me, anything personal with y'all or anything, bro, I'm here, bro. I may not understand it the best, but I will try my hardest to understand, and we can work something out for you or for me. So I thank y'all. It's your boy Dra'Quel. Welcome back to my channel, Dra'Quel Legacy. Thank y'all excuse me, y'all. Thank y'all for me giving y'all my time, and thank y'all for giving me y'all time. But like I said, as you grow, I grow, and as I grow, you grow. Once again, it's your boy Dra'Quel from Dra'Quel Legacy. Subscribe. I appreciate y'all, love y'all, thank y'all. Let's keep them subscribers up, keep them going up. Likes up, views up. Even if you gotta watch this shit over and over again, subscribe over and over again, man. I ain't gonna stop. I'm standing on your necks. And I missed a day, but hey, I'm back on my daily videos. I've been busy, last couple of days. But story time number 8 tomorrow. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all. As you grow, I grow. And as I grow, you grow. Subscribe. You thought I was about to say some more shit. Subscribe, though. Subscribe, man. Subscribe, bro. Let's get these videos out there to the world. We will one day. Well, let's get them to the world. 1600 shit. Gang.